In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on July 16, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Chicago White Sox versus Minnesota Twins. The Chicago White Sox will face the Minnesota Twins in the third game of their 4-game series on Saturday afternoon. Lance Lynn, 1-2 and 6.97 ERA, will get the start for the White Sox. The Twins will counter with Dylan Bundy, 5-4 and 4.68 ERA. Minnesota is 7-3 in its last 10 games against Chicago. The White Sox are 4-0 in their last 4 in Game 3 of a series, and the under is 12-4-1 in their last 17 Saturday games. The over is 9-4-1 in Chicago's last 14 in Game 3 of a series. Meanwhile, the Twins are 4-1 in their last 5 Saturday games, and the over is 6-2 in their last 8 Saturday games. The over is 6-2-1 in Minnesota's last 9 on grass. The Twins have won 3 straight games and 3 of their last 5 road games. They have played well offensively during their winning streak, scoring 21 runs in their last 3 games. Despite their recent play, they will have a hard time scoring in this game because Minnesota's pitching has been very good and Bundy has been great on the mound at home, giving up 6 runs in 5 home starts. He is 5-0 in 7 starts against the White Sox and gave up 4 runs in his last 3 starts against them. So expect him to keep their offense in check. The Twins have won 5 of their last 8 home games, and they're also playing well offensively. They won't have trouble scoring in this game because they hit the ball well against right-handers, and Lynn has been terrible on the mound, giving up 13 runs in his last 3 starts. He gave up 5 runs in his lone start against the Twins this season and will have a hard time slowing them down. Bundy was a little spotty in his last start with 4 earned in 5 innings versus the Rangers, but he still got the win. Bundy has a total of 7 earned over his last 15 innings. As for Lynn, he's struggled over his last 2 outings with 13 earned in 9 innings on 15 hits and 4 walks. It'll be interesting to see how Lynn responds here. So the Minnesota Twins money line is our full game side pick. The White Sox are averaging 4.34 runs per game and 4.49 runs per game on the road. They average 7.67 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Twins, with Minnesota giving up 4.02 runs per game at home. The White Sox will hit their average in this game. The Twins are averaging 4.54 runs per game and 4.15 runs per game at home. They average 6 runs per game in their last 3 games against the White Sox. Bundy is going to consistently allow a few runs in every start, while Lynn is giving up at least 3 runs in all of his outings. These are also 2 of the best offenses in the majors, so I do not expect either pitcher to have a great afternoon. Minnesota has gone over the total in 6 of its last 8 games, and these teams have cashed the over in 5 of their last 6 head-to-head meetings. Even though Chicago is giving up 3.71 runs per game on the road, they are giving up 5.66 runs per game in games started by Lynn. So expect the Twins to score enough runs to push the score past the total. Plus, the Twins and White Sox played over the total in 5 of their last 6 meetings. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Cincinnati Reds versus St. Louis Cardinals. The Cincinnati Reds and the St. Louis Cardinals continue their 3-game series in St. Louis on Saturday afternoon. The Reds continue to try to build upon their closing momentum in the first half, having just taken 2 of 3 games in the Bronx against baseball's best team, the New York Yankees. Meanwhile, the Cardinals look to avoid falling too far behind the Brewers as they battle it out for the National League Central Division crown. The pitching matchup for Saturday will feature rookie lefty Nick Lodolo of the Reds squaring off against veteran righty Miles Mikolas of the Cardinals. The Reds are 5-16 in their last 21 Saturday games and 6-1 in their last 7 overall. The Cardinals are 5-1 in their last 6 Saturday games and 35-17 in their last 52 versus National League Central. The The over is 4-1 in Reds' last 5 road games. The under is 13-3 in Cardinals' last 16 overall. The Reds are 1-4 in the last 5 meetings in St. Louis and 2-6 in the last 8 meetings. This will be Nick Lodolo's 6th career game, so it is difficult to take his numbers without a massive grain of salt, but he's struggling a bit as he has a 4.44 ERA thus far. Miles McCullough has been doing extremely well in his last 7 starts as he is pitching to a 2.08 ERA and 47.2 innings. These bullpens are on 2 completely different levels, as Cincy is last in the sport by far with a 5.35 reliever ERA, while St. Louis is 10th in the bigs with a 3.57 bullpen ERA. The Cardinals have won 6 of the previous 8 games against the Reds. Nick Lodolo has just 24.1 career innings under his belt, so the jury is still out on him. And I don't trust this Red side on the road. Miles McCullough has been terrific this season, allowing 37 hits and 15 earned runs in his last 52.2 innings. McCullough has a 2.43 ERA and .197 allowed batting average in 59.1 innings at home. So the St. Louis Cardinals money line is our full game side pick. The Cardinals have been shut out 3 times in the past 12 games and are averaging under 3 runs per game in that span. In McCullough's last 5 starts and 6 out of 7, the Cardinals have played to the under. Lodolo has allowed just 4 runs in his last 4 starts. These offenses have not been doing well in the previous 30 days, as the Cardinals are averaging 3.75 runs per game in their previous 28 games, while the Reds are scoring 4.04 runs per game in their last 27 games. Neither team has been hitting for much power, as the Reds and the Cardinals have both hit 6 homers in the previous 7 days. The under has hit in 5 of the previous 7 games against one another. I fully expect a tightly played, low-scoring game. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Kansas City Royals versus Toronto Blue Jays. On Saturday afternoon, the Kansas City Royals and Toronto Blue Jays clash in Game 3 of their 4-game set at the Rogers Center. The Royals are slated to send left-hander Daniel Lynch to the mound for his 15th start. The Blue Jays counter with reliever Maximo Castillo. Toronto opens this game as a home favorite. The Royals are 5-2 in their last 7 games. The under is 4-0 in the Royals' last 4 games on AstroTurf. The over is 4-1 in Lynch's last 5 starts during Game 3 of a series. The over is 4-1 in the Blue Jays' last 5 home games against a right-handed starter. The over is 8-2 in Blue Jays' last 10 games versus a starter with a WHIP greater than 1.3. The Blue Jays have yet to officially announce the starter for Game 3 of this series on Saturday afternoon, but early reports suggest a bullpen game. Impressive rookie Max Castillo figures to get an opportunity. The right-hander has appeared in 7 games for the Jays, making 1 start. He has a 2.3 ERA, 0.83 WHIP, and an 18.3 Kelvin BB ratio over 15 solid innings. The leash will be short, and he will not be asked to go more than 3 or 4 innings, but he has been excellent in his limited role. The lineup he is facing is a shell of its former self, with a whopping 10 players missing, including Whit Merrifield and Andrew Benintendi. The Royals have lost 9 of their last 11 games at the Rogers Center. Toronto has been playing poorly, but this looks like a game they cannot possibly lose with the lineup Kansas City trots out. The Royals pitching struggled on Friday, and they are going to struggle in this game. Lynch is coming off a start where he gave up 3 runs, and he's going to give up at least that in this game. While I generally gravitate towards large underdogs in this type of game, I cannot take Kansas City on Saturday. The Blue Jays bats are going to be too much as they win in blowout fashion, so the Toronto Blue Jays to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Daniel Lynch is expected to toe the rubber for the Royals in the 3rd game of this series. He was activated off the injured list after an issue with a blister on his index finger and made a start against the Tigers 5 days ago. He served up 3 runs over 4 innings of work before being lifted again. He will get the start here and has a difficult task against one of the better lineups in the majors. Toronto holds the 2nd highest team batting average and is top 5 in home runs, slugging percentage, and on-base percentage. They also give up their fair share of runs, and even though the Royals are putting together a skeleton crew, they should be able to muster at least 2 or 3 runs to drive up the total. The Blue Jays rank 2nd in the majors in batting average, but they also have a ton of power. Their deadly combination of power and consistency will make it tough for an injured pitcher to deal with. Kansas City is also lacking bullpen depth due to its COVID situation, which will manifest itself late in this series. The Blue Jays have gone over the total in 15 of their last 20 games. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.